forward line. Will come out there in whose direction? It's kicked towards full forward. And the mark is taken by, I like this player, Tanner Smith. He does well in defence. How about that for a kick? Oh, I found the man looking for it, Robbie Young, who marks at half-back. He normally plays forward. And there's meterage because there was a bit of creepage over the vine and the umpire. We won't call all the expletives out because that's not what we do. That's a good kick, though, down the ground. Superb running there from Aidan Tropiano, the man who's carrying Harry with him. There's the short pass, which is pretty good. The side that leads the table's first goal. He runs around, hooks for goal, and he does it very well indeed. Oh, that's a fine kick. Mitch Harvey. North 2-1-13, North 1-1-7. This is the Sandford Macca's digital pass round 13 game, or 12 game I should say, out of the pack there. The ball hacked forward by Schwartz in towards half forward. Here's little Maxi. Had the ball. He's kicked it a fair distance, if you don't mind. That looked like
it does, mate. I can't help you with the trees, mate.
It's a dead one at the top, I think. That's what it is.
Look of a team that's won as many games as they have, so they've lifted their intent.
Early stages, second term. Kick into play. That's a fine mark taken by Max Lee from McInerney, but he wasn't rewarded because there was no push there. Bounce down. Hand pass. Skipper's caught. Holding the ball. No. Thought it might have been. Not the case. Chance there. The left boot from McInerney. In towards full forward. And there's a mark. Is there a mark down there? Yeah. There is a grab down. Player of substance. Plenty of those. Kicked 16 goals, 8 so far this year. He comes in, shoots for goal. He's kicked 17 goals, 8. He split the middle. And that means that they have taken the lead, as we're going to wait and see now. Adelaide swing to attack. Lewis Hender kicks well. Here, we ain't moving a muscle. Here's the kick from Mitch Harvey, who moves a muscle or two. And the big beefsteak drills one straight through the middle. He's second. Ramsey and Harvey. And for West Adelaide to kick 3 first quarter goals, including Aaron Anderson's first goal of the game, they haven't been able to score, and they really haven't been able to get into attack. And the ball is not favoured by a wind at all. On the run through, Sam McInerney. It's sat for him, slamming Sam Kepler for Neil Danaher and his wonderful foundation with the blue and the white beanies. And footy clubs, they do it superbly, as does this football club, who move into attack very well indeed. Appleton's kick into the forward pocket. And the lean and
ability to put pressure on the ball carriers probably have to lift by about 50% for me.
Barnes on his way in. Barnes goes in, kicks a goal. Didn't have to worry too much.
He needed to be probably 5 or 6 steps back from the man on the mark, but just leant back and missed it.
Yes, and we get frustrated, even as commentators, when those shots are missed, as we see the high leap from the West Adelaide player, and Chris Burgess no good to half forward. Here we go. Here's Mitch Harvey. Mitch Harvey's kicked towards full forward. Spoilers on, but there are players all over the shop. A neat little tap into full forward off Spiner, and Spiner's tap on is successful. And the goal is and hunting well. Nice clearance comes up from Burgess. Burgess in defence. In defence, the hand pass will come wide to Lockie Evans. Evans' kick is beautifully smothered there by Jared Allman to put the hands up like the old wind farmer. Short pass by Lee Wiseck into the forward pocket was pretty good. And there's the concentration. And now, speak of concentration, short pass to Hender, who took them up.
And now back to Louis Hender, and I would think that Louis shouldn't have too much trouble with this.
He's a good player like him. 16 goals this season so far. He comes in and kicks his 17th goal. Never looked like missing. Louis, come on down to the Flinders Park. And whenever you see them, you think to yourselves, what will they be doing in a few years' time? Will they be playing football in the SANFL, or will they have been drafted? Who would know? But I'll tell you what we do know, and that is North want a goal before half-time as they, out of the middle, get the kick forward by Spiner. Good work there by the Will of the Wisp, Hender. Hender's kick towards half-forward. Travelled all right.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too much of a problem for him from here. Be a real handy goal right on the siren.
Matt marches in and Matt kicks a goal. Yes, sirree. It's through. And North's plethora of goals against to regroup as Appleton runs down and gives some space and calls for the football. And it's kicked straight to him and he marks and plays on. That was too easy. It was too easy. His short pass was good. And when many thought that Harry was in his midst last week for a half. He didn't play the second half of last week's game. He kicks a goal. Not a lot. Well, the half-time was 9-5, North Adelaide. They're now 10 So they have kicked 1 goal 11, and the West have kicked. Westies get a run at it. Ball is taken in defence there by Isaac Johnson towards half forward, and guess who? That right in front of one of the umpires who reported him for what? Tell me why he was reported.
No.
I don't know. Anyway, Stevens kicked a half forward over the back. Barnes takes a fine grab. Picking cherries. This play of the day, he has to kick a goal from 30 out directly in front. Lee Ryswick comes in and kicks a goal. Lee Ryswick has kicked 2 goals. A short pass, and Dolicanis has the mark, and his pass is marked by a rather quiet Robbie Young.
Yeah, 14 scoring shots to 2. That, you know, the game's been taken well away from him, isn't it?
Now the player spotlight, and we can announce that Lee Ryswick has won it, and he's on terra firma safely after taking one of the most spectacular marks you'll see all year as Hender takes the mark at half forward. Winner of this final quarter as we wait for Lewis Hender to march in, drop punt kick. It starts to curl back, and it's through.
It did curl back, yeah.
It did make the distance, and the man who took that spectacular mark could add to his total. Lee Ryswick has it now, and what's happening here? There's a bit of pushing with hands on hips. Walks down the ground as Schwartz elects to kick from 40. Schwartz kicks well, kicks very well. He's kicked a goal.
We're back in goal territory